He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood, yet he is forced to watch his daughter's global triumph through the same smartphone screen as a stranger. As Shiloh Jolie conquers the world of K-pop, dropping the Pitt name like a painful memory, Brad Pitt faces the ultimate crushing realization. He hasn't just lost a legal battle, he's becoming a ghost in his own daughter's legacy. A heartbreaking global debut. Brad Pitt now faces a bitter reality that shatters his heart amidst an endless legal battle with Angelina Jolie. The source of this profound sorrow is not a courtroom verdict, but the unexpected global debut of his first biological daughter, Shiloh Jolie. As Shiloh commanded the spotlight in Young's K-pop music video, the internet erupted in applause for her undeniable talent and natural charisma. However, beneath this viral artistic triumph lies a fractured family dynamic, forcing the audience to question the boundaries of parental love and teenage autonomy. For Brad, watching this spectacular debut from afar is an agonizing reality. He is forced to celebrate his daughter's major life milestones as a silent spectator from the sidelines, without the access to personally congratulate the young woman he helped bring into the world. Artistic rebellion on a global stage. Shiloh's sudden appearance in the hyper-competitive world of K-pop is not merely a viral moment destined to fade. It is a profound cultural statement and a personal rebellion broadcast globally.
When the 19-year-old stepped into the precise choreography of What's a Girl to Do, the public was mesmerized. Here was a child born at the epicenter of Hollywood royalty, choosing to make her artistic debut in an industry entirely foreign to the cinematic empire her parents built. This was not a tentative step taken under the protection of a powerful producer, but an achievement requiring immense personal discipline and raw talent that cannot be bought with a famous name. By entering the K-pop industry, Shiloh established a clear boundary between her own emerging identity and the suffocating legacy of the Jolie-Pitt dynasty. The legal amputation of the Pitt name. To comprehend the emotional weight of Shiloh's decision, one must understand the mythological status the Jolie-Pitt name once held. For a decade, that name symbolized a modern fairy tale of a glamorous and invincible multicultural family. However, when Shiloh walked into a courtroom to legally sever that hyphen and excise her father's legacy from her identity, she performed an act of staggering emotional violence against that fairy tale facade. This was not a fleeting moment of adolescent angst, but a permanent and legally binding amputation of her past. By choosing to be recognized strictly as Shiloh Jolie, she has drawn a line in the sand visible from space.
This unyielding boundary sends shockwaves through the public consciousness, proving that no amount of wealth or fame can salvage a deeply fractured relationship. Mourning the living, Brad's psychological torment. For Brad Pitt, witnessing this monumental coming-of-age moment from the fringes of his daughter's life is an agonizing psychological torment. Sources close to the actor describe his reaction to the music video as bittersweet, a word that feels tragically inadequate to capture the grief of a parent watching their child thrive in their absolute absence. He is trapped in a unique hell, mourning a child who is vibrantly alive but entirely inaccessible to him. He is forced to consume her milestones the same way the anonymous public does, through smartphone screens and tabloid reports. This visceral pain comes from the certainty that he is not permitted to send a simple congratulatory text or a bouquet of flowers to her dressing room, leaving him unequivocally exiled from his daughter's joy. The strategy of restraint, love in withdrawal. In the face of this excruciating estrangement, Brad Pitt's response has sparked a polarizing debate regarding parental responsibility. Rather than utilizing his massive wealth or formidable legal teams to force communication, Pitt has reportedly chosen a path of agonizing restraint. He is stepping back and refusing to force her hand, recognizing that any attempt to aggressively insert himself into her world would only push her further away.
He is offering her the one thing she has desperately demanded: absolute space. This quiet surrender is a point of contention. Some see it as a failure to rectify past mistakes, while others view this patience as the ultimate demonstration of sacrificial fatherly love, choosing to endure the daily agony of her absence to grant her the peace and autonomy she requires to build her own life. As this personal tragedy unfolds under the international spotlight, the public feels a collective sense of regret and melancholic nostalgia. There is a universal mourning for the illusion of the perfect family that has now cracked forever. For years, we consumed the narrative of the Jolie-Pitt clan as a symbol of bohemian perfection, marveling at a family that traveled the globe and seemingly defied the destructive odds of Hollywood. The world watched Shiloh grow up in real time, transforming from a cherubic toddler holding her father's hand on red carpets into an independent adult claiming her own space. The jarring contrast between the warm images of the past and the icy reality of the present is a bitter pill for society to swallow. We are witnessing the collateral damage of a war fought in courtrooms and tabloids. Public regret is rooted in a universal understanding of the cruel and fleeting nature of time.
The years Shiloh is currently spending discovering her true self and making massive strides in her career are years that Brad Pitt will never, under any circumstances, get back. These irreplaceable life milestones are passing him by in total, deafening silence. The collective empathy of the audience goes out to the tragedy of a father and daughter who physically exist on the same planet, but navigate lives that are reality-wise galaxies apart. The weight of this lost time hangs heavily over the narrative, a ghost of what could have been if circumstances were different. Brad must face the reality that every tick of the clock only deepens a chasm of separation that has now become a permanent part of his life. A thread of hope amidst the bleakness. Even within the profound bleakness of this public estrangement, a delicate thread of hope remains woven into their story. The fundamental nature of time is that it continuously changes people, reshaping perspectives and softening the hardest edges of anger. The 19-year-old Shiloh, who so fiercely guards her heart today, may not be the same woman a decade from now. As she navigates the complexities of the entertainment industry and experiences the pressures of fame, she may eventually cultivate a more nuanced lens to view the traumatic circumstances of her upbringing. The hope resonating with the public is rooted in the belief that few emotional bridges are permanently burned beyond repair.
Brad continues to wait unconditionally, leaving a door permanently unlocked in the void of their silence. A foundation of patience in the emptiness. Brad Pitt's reported stance of quiet waiting and his refusal to retaliate or pressure Shiloh is meticulously building a silent foundation of respect. He harbors a desperate hope that one day, when the blinding anger has cooled and the toxic dust of the historic divorce has settled, Shiloh might cautiously reach for that door handle again. This hope is not rooted in a naive desire to return to the past, as the past is irrevocably shattered and cannot be rewritten. Instead, it is about the possibility of forging an entirely new, mature relationship in the future. This is a relationship built not on parental authority, but on the solid ground of mutual adult respect and an understanding earned through a long and difficult journey, providing a glimmer of light in an otherwise dark family saga. Waiting for the unwritten final chapter. Until that day of reconciliation arrives, the world will continue to watch, captivated by Shiloh's talent, but heartbroken by the reality of her family's fracture. We all remain hopeful that the final, unwritten chapter of the Jolie-Pitt saga is not a story of permanent tragic separation, but an epic narrative of hard-won healing. The tragedy of the present only makes the prospect of future reconciliation feel more powerful and meaningful.
It serves as a reminder to us all that while the relentless spotlight of fame can exacerbate the deepest human wounds, the passage of time, coupled with unconditional patience, still holds a transcendent power to heal them. Brad Pitt must face this alone, but the world watches with the hope that the magic of a father-daughter bond might one day return to his life.